Yo, what's going down, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Um, we got something that is a little spicy, okay? Now, if you guys watched my last video, it was called Michael Jordan's one-on-one defense. Now, me, I do like defense, but I also love trash talking. And now, I literally thought that Michael Jordan, Gary Payton, and who else? Who else? Reggie Miller. Who else? I gotta get another one. Uh, Kobe Bryant. I think Kobe Bryant's one of them. Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett. Jeez, he's spicy. I'm not gonna lie, that's spicy. I thought he was I thought he was the greatest trash talker of all time. Draymond Green, obviously, and yeah, that's all I can name. I thought they were the greatest trash talkers ever. But Larry Bird, a trash talker. I never knew he was a trash talker. But yeah, let's go ahead and watch this video. I loves it, or y'all don't know that, but I do love trash talking. But look, shout out to this guy who made this video. Yeah, this dude, I'm sure he put a lot of time and effort to try to find every single video he can to of Larry Bird's trash talking. So let's get to it.
Larry Bird was one of the biggest trash talkers in basketball. And a lot of people said, really? They thought it was Reggie or Charles.
Bird used to tell me, look here, man.
Bro. I honestly cannot believe I slept on Charles Barkley. I forgot he was a trash talker himself. Wow, can't believe I missed that.
You supposed to be a great defender, right? I'm gonna make sure I tell you where I'm gonna shoot the ball at.
Yeah, he said, I'm gonna get it right here. I'm gonna shoot it right in your face.
And I'm looking at this guy like, he's nuts.
I'm gonna go shoot this jumper in your face right there in that cone. And it's gonna be your Christmas present. I'm gonna wrap it up and bust your head open.
And that's exactly what he did. If he tell you gonna hit a shot in a certain place, he gonna do just that, and ain't nothing you can do about it.
Being a better player each step I took, I was able to do it more than the other guys. I had a green light. I could make plays, but I always knew early on, especially when I was a junior, senior high school, that probably the outcome of the game was going to depend on me.
Well, yeah, I interviewed Gary Payton, a venomous trash talker. And I asked him who the most vicious trash talker he's ever encountered. He said Larry Bird.
Oh, no question.
Bird talk shit, like we talk.
Let me tell y'all something. Bird used to tell me, look here, man. I'm gonna go shoot this motherfucking jumper in your face right there in that cone. And it's gonna be your Christmas present. I'm gonna wrap it up and bust your head open. All that shit. He told me, young fella, let me tell you something. I can shoot a jumper anywhere I want to. You supposed to be a great defender, right? I'm gonna make sure I tell you where I'm gonna shoot the ball at. And I was like, man, come on now, you're not gonna shoot the ball. And so he said, I'm gonna take you over in that corner right there. You see it over there by my bench, right? And I'm gonna give you something, and it's gonna be this jumper. So he went right to that corner, and I'm up on him, I'm under him. And he said, young fella, what did I tell you I was gonna do? And he turned around, raised up, and it was all drawn. And I said, shit, I ain't gonna mess with you no more. He was the coldest dude I ever seen with that shit, man. Everybody be talking about these greats. They don't be always mentioning him. He was the shit.
Yeah.
The shit, man. He'll give it to you any way he wanted to. Larry Bird was cold.
Bird didn't talk trash to you,
Oh,
did he?
my God. Bird talked trash to everybody. I always tell the story about Larry Bird. I remember he was cursing under his breath. And I asked him, I said, Larry, what's going on with you? He says, you guys are being disrespectful to me. And I says, what are you talking about? He says, you guys are putting a white guy on me. That's disrespectful. I just started laughing. I had no comeback when he says, it's disrespectful when y'all put a white guy on me.
Oh my God. Okay. So, that I'm not gonna lie. That definitely is trash talking. Whenever you're like, look, you don't have to be a trash talker whenever. Okay, look. I know what kind of type of trash talker Larry Bird is now. Larry Bird, he does not need to talk bad. Like, he does not need to talk bad. He does not need to go personal. It's just trash. His trash talking strategy is he's gonna tell just like what Gary Payton just said, and I think Dominic said it, and I don't know who that other guy was. At the beginning, he said whatever he was gonna do, he was gonna do it. That right there literally is trash talking. And I was just like, whoa, like what? Like you, like that? You talk trash like that? Okay. And you said Charles said Larry said he was being like Larry Bird told Charles is that they're being disrespectful to him because the white guy's guarding him. Jesus, that is trash talking.
Larry said, I'm insulted that they would put a sorry dude like you on me. He said, no, I don't even want to play no more. He would drop the ball and take a turnover. And I'm looking at this guy like, he's nuts, you know?
The story goes that when he played against Denver, they had a guy named John Hansley, a white guy, a really good defender, right?
Okay.
They put him on Larry, and Larry was weighing his ass out.
Absolutely.
And Larry would run by the bench and tell Doug Moe, who was the coach, get him off me. That's disrespectful. Put a black guy on me. Because when he played back in the day, that's all he played against was brothers. So he was like, I had to torch his ass so they understand.
And Larry got on the roll, started shooting the ball. Every shot was going in. Right? He runs by Frank Layden, who's the funniest guy in the league. And Frank is coaching, and Larry says to him, hey, Frank, don't you have anybody on that bench who can guard me? He goes, so nobody out here can. Frank looked down at the bench and goes, no.
Along with Steve Jones and Rick Barry, this is Bob Neal. Just moments before the American Airlines Sheraton long-distance shootout.
The All-Star game is in Dallas, the first three-point contest, and he just starts looking at guys, doesn't say a word, and people are getting kind of nervous. Everybody's sitting there, everybody's real quiet. You knew the guys, but you never were around them. And nobody's really saying anything, so I walk in and look around, and then he finally speaks and says, I'm just looking to see who's going to finish second.
And says, I hope all you guys in here are thinking about second place because I'm winning this.
Excuse me?
Did you really say that? Who's playing for second?
Yeah, I did. I felt so bad.
When you walked in there, what were you thinking when you made?
Oh my God. Oh God. Okay. Oh God. Oh my God. Okay. All right, that right there, that's competitiveness. I'm not gonna lie, that's competitive right there. That right there. Wow. Okay. How many players today you would see just say some shit like that? Like, I have not heard nobody talk bad like that. Like, if that right there don't show you, if that right there doesn't tell you he's competitive, and that shows he ain't hungry to win it, then I don't know what does. But that right there, that's competitive, right? That just shows a hunger. It really does.
An announcement to the room, just messing with all the guys. I know going into that, I remember in the locker room, Robert said something that there's no way in hell I was going to win that three-point contest. So I knew right then I had to win.
That chick's had my name on it for a week now, and I knew I was going to win this thing. I've been practicing, and my teammates said I wasn't going to win it, but I came back and lucked out, really.
Bird would luck out again the next year, but in 1988, it looked like his luck had finally run out.
He certainly doesn't have that normal Bird rhythm going for him. Come on, man. Seconds remaining, has only 7, has to be 15.
That's 8, make it 9, and 10, 11 as we're counting, 13.
Huge rack that time for Bird.
He's still got to drop one here quickly, 14. This is a tie for the money.
Exactly what the score was. He knew that ball was going to win the competition for him, and it's almost like he did it in dramatic fashion just to make it more fun.
He knew it when he let it go and was headed for the winner's circle.
He ain't took off his top yet. I didn't see when he took off his top.
Larry used to come in the locker rooms. He'd be getting his ankles taped, and he'd say, hey, ball boy, run in and go find the scoring record in this building. He needed those kind of challenges.
He had accomplished every goal. We hadn't lost a game on the trip, and Larry told all of us players and the media too. Tomorrow night's the last game of the trip. I'm going to play this one left-handed at least through three quarters.
It was at a time when McHale was still coming off the bench,
and so Larry scores his 6th point on a left-handed shot.
And I'll never forget him. McHale yells out,
and McHale goes, "Hey Jerome, wait till he starts shooting right-handed."
And at the end of 3 quarters, I get 27 points left-handed.
Well, left-handed is one thing, but when the game got close, I had to go back to the right one.
He could hold all these things in his head during a game. So he'd have a shooting drill at the old Boston Garden.
4:30 in the afternoon. I was an early guy. I'd set up early. The garden would be dark.
Late in the afternoon by himself, dark garden. Come out with an equipment guy and just do the perimeter, shoot for half hour. All you heard was swishing.
If he missed a shot during that thing, he'd say that the Bull Gang set up something wrong with the rim. Otherwise that would have gone in.
I'd I'd get there early, plug in my Stone Age computer right next to the bench. He'd come over, he'd call me Scoop, say, Scoop, what are you working on? I'm saying, I'm doing an early story.
And I'd say, well, I'm doing an early edition newspaper story about your free throw streak.
You are approximating the NBA record for consecutive free throws, so don't miss one tonight or I'll look bad in the paper.
Sure enough, first half, he goes to the line for two, and the foul line is lined up right where we're sitting if he looks over.
He's at the line. He makes the first.
He looks over and winks at me.
He looks over and winks at me before he makes the second. I mean, guys don't do that today. And he would...
Always thinking about these things. It's like paying off a bet in the middle of a game. He was doing two things at once.
Well, you had the Bird night.
I had the Bird night. Yeah, that was a tough night, man.
But did...
So the fact that Larry Bird will make a lot of shots while the dude who is working on a paper about an article about Larry, he would just say, hey man, don't worry, I'm not gonna miss a shot. I'm gonna make sure you look great. I'm gonna make sure it looks good. So he shoots, cash, shoot, cash. Free throw, shoot, looks at him, and does a... And he makes another one. Woo! Jeez, bro. I swear Larry Bird don't be getting that much love. Like, he really don't. People don't really appreciate Larry Bird like that no more. Man, put some respect on Larry Bird.
Nobody was guarding Bird, were they?
Well, we were trying.
You were trying to.
No, but when a guy is literally coming up the court, calling his shots, it's in that game, we're on the free throw line, and he literally says,
"It's off the glass. Who's next? Where you want this one from?" And he just made one after another, and he just tortured them mentally. That game, he tortured all of them.
I think Bird went by the bench one time, too.
He fell in the bench.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, and he called that one. That was the one where he fell in it. He literally said, off the glass into the trainer.
way.
Yeah.
His last shot, he said, in the trainer's lap, coming down the court. He shot this high rainbow. It goes in, Ricky bumps into him and he knocks him on our trainer's lap. So it was exactly what he said.
Antoine Carr and Cliff Levingston got fined by Fratello, I think.
And Eddie Johnson for celebrating.
Celebrating Bird.
Yeah, it was the best film session. Every time when I see Mike, we still laugh.
God,
it was the greatest film session ever because back then, you watched the real game and just went, with a video, and Mike rewound the celebration 20 times.
And they show a shot of our bench. Cliff Livingston and Eddie Johnson are standing up giving each other high five.
I mean, everybody was entertained by this. Even the guys on the Atlanta bench.
They got fined for that, I heard.
Yeah. Watch the reactions on the Atlanta bench. You see Scotty Hastings put them, watch Cliff Livingston over here. I think this is Cliff.
And Fratello wouldn't let it go. He just kept rewinding. Showing the guys, you remember, they're giving each other high five.
And then somebody falls off the bench,
too. That was
when
Eddie Johnson.
Yeah.
Eddie Johnson falls off the bench in laughter, and Antoine Carr and Cliff gives each other a high five. And our film session was 20 minutes of that. And so it was a bad night.
The first game against Larry Bird, it was shocking. I'm a rookie, I go shake his hand, and he put both hands behind his back. And I'm saying, okay, he's getting his head ready to play. First play of the game, he says, I don't know where they got you guarding me, Holmes. And he shoots a three. I was pissed. I said, I wasn't mad he hit the three. But this bitch just called me Holmes, And so it set up for a really interesting game. Because I remember one time I came down and I dunked it on him. He laying on the ground, he fouled me, and I'm pointing. And he said, hey, Rook. I said, what? He said, I like you. He said, you got balls, but I'm still going to get 30 on your ass. He got about 38, so he kind of proved his point. But I had to pay my dues. I wasn't upset about that because, back then, as a rookie, you got to pay your dues. Simple as that.
It was funny, the first time that I played my rookie.
The disrespect, bruh. The disrespect. I think Larry Bird said that just so he could try to catch Dominic off guard or whatever. But obviously, you ain't going to be able to, you ain't going to try to catch the highlight reel himself off guard. Dominic, geez. And the fact that he dunked it on him after Larry shot it over him. But Larry Bird, he didn't back down from no fight. 33? Or did he say 30 or 35? I forgot, but look, I don't know. I think I was just lost. I was just paying attention to the trash talk, trying to like not process, but try to figure out like okay, he trash talked him. Now, what happened after that?
Here I guarded Larry Bird, and it took me about 10 minutes to realize I should be probably guarding him instead of staring at him. You know? And he came down. It was funny. He came down one time, and Mark West was the center on our team. And Larry looked at me, and then he looked at Mark, and he said, Mark, I'm going to go down. I'm going to come off the screen. I'm going to catch it right there. I'm going to turn around. I'm going to shoot it in the rookie's face, and then I'm going to run down the floor. And that's exactly what he did. And I'm sitting there. That just happened.
But did he talk to you, or you weren't good enough?
He talked through me. He never addressed me.
I love that.
Like I wasn't even there.
And did Mark West going,
Mark was like, all right.
Okay, yeah, all right.
You probably will. Good luck.
And then he did.
He did it.
But
there was nothing I could do about it.
He backed up whatever he said. If he tell you going to hit a shot to a certain place, or if he going to take you down to the post, turn around, hit a fadeaway J, he going to do just that, and ain't nothing you can do about it.
These guys came in together in 81. There's Kevin, there's Larry, there's Robert. Dennis Johnson, Danny Ainge, they knew what each other could do. And what I did was said, okay, let's see what's happening out there. And you'd see Larry shooting the three-pointer, and then I'd call a timeout, and they didn't count the three-pointer.
Larry just hit what would have been the game-winning shot, but KC called timeout.
It won't count. It does not count. Boston had called a timeout.
Larry came back to the bench, and he was a little upset.
So he's very upset with that, so I diagrammed the play. He says, heck with the play, Case.
Hey, guys, when I come back after timeout, I'm going to go right to the same spot, and I'm going to kick it in.
Give me the ball and tell all the rest of the guys to get out of the way. I said, shut up, Larry. I'm the coach here. Okay. All right. Dennis, you take the ball out, give it to Kevin, then you throw it to Larry, and everybody get the hell out of the way.
Celtics are down by 2 points, and Bird is out by the three-point line, and he's being guarded by a guy named Johnny High.
He goes down before the ball is thrown in, and he's standing right in front of the Phoenix bench, and he looks at all the guys on the bench and says,
yeah, I'm just fixing to bust a three on you guys and just go home. I'm tired of this.
And he says, watch my hand as I follow through.
And, Johnny High sort of smiles and laughs about it.
And I was supposed to cut off the high post and post up for a second and then go across and set a pick. Well, I came off the pick and I was wide open and I stood there waiting for the ball. I had a smaller guy to post up and Larry just waved me out of the way saying, get out of here, get out of the way.
And then he just turns around and shoots a perfect.
Okay, I think I've heard about this. I don't know. But I forgot who told me this. I don't know. I forgot where I heard this from, but I think I've heard about this. Like, I think Larry was having an off game or something like that. I've heard of it. I've heard of it from somewhere, but I forgot from where. But Larry Bird was having an off game. This game, he was having off. Like, it was really off. I think he only had 15 this game. I think I never looked at the stats for this game, but I forgot who it was that carried the team. I think it was John. No, not John. I don't know, but look, Larry Bird, he was having an off game. He was having an off game, but okay. Mm-hmm.
Great.
As the ball's in the air, he kind of turns towards the Phoenix bench and yells, told you so, and stops running to the locker room.
As he continues on to the dressing room. Now, that's what you call arrogance.
And from that time, I learned to run Larry's play, not the coach's play.
He wanted the light on him. He wanted the focus, and he wanted that ball. And in case he would ever call somebody else's play, Larry would just say, no. I'm shooting this ball, and he would.
I get a charge when I tell someone on the opposing team that I'm going to hit the last second shot and then do it. That's what it's all about.
Tie game, 13 seconds to play. Celtics basketball.
During the timeout, I'm going through a play. And about that time, Larry steps in and says, Coach, why don't you just give me the ball and tell everybody to get out of the way? It's Larry. If he wants the ball, he wants the ball. After the timeout, we walked back on the court, and then Xavier was guarding him. So he tells Xavier, he says, I'm getting the ball.
I said, I know, I'm going to be waiting. And he said, I'm going to get it right here. I'm going to shoot it right in your face. 5, and Bird has the basketball. Look out. Larry Bird, just phenomenal the way that
And he came out when right about that exact spot and shot a shot right in my face. And, you know, he was like, I didn't mean to leave 2 seconds on the clock. I walked back to the sideline like, damn.
Larry Bird was one of the biggest trash talkers in basketball. And a lot of people say, really? You know, they thought it was Reggie or Charles. Larry Bird talked more trash on the basketball court than anybody I've ever played against. So we playing him the last play. He says to James Worthy, he says, you guys don't have to worry about it. I'm going to go right over there that corner. And I'm going to catch it, I'm going to shoot it, and I'm going to tie the game or win the game, whatever the case may be. They take the ball out, and I think it was either Danny or DJ, the late, great DJ.
Yeah.
You DJ coming down, right, with the ball. Oh, great DJ, that's good. So pass it to Larry, he's in that corner. Now I gotta go out and close Larry Bird out. So as I'm running out to Larry Bird, he's talking trash to me. I don't know why you running out here. Who says that in the middle of the game? He said, I'm gonna wait till you get 1 step away from me and I'm gonna shoot it right in your face. So I got 1 step away. He shoots it all net. 3-pointer, good.
Take the ball out, the man curl right to the corner, caught the shot, shot a 3, game over. It's like, are you effing kidding me?
And he turned to me and said, you did all that running for nothing.
And he was saying in such a calm way that you didn't think it was trash talking, but it was trash talking. You're not going to tell me you're going to go over there and shoot the ball in my face. That's trash talking. But he would tell you before the play even started. He'd tell you where he's going.
Yeah. I'm getting sponsored a lot. But yeah, hey, look, all those ads that are popping, I'm not sure if that's for me or what. But this video will be sponsored by all those ads that keep on popping up. But yeah, look. Look, that right there. I forgot his name, the one who's talking right now. I forgot who he is. But that right there, that is true. That right there is trash talking. Like, I think no, wait, hold on. I think I did that once. I think I did that once in high school. I don't remember that much. But look, yes, that right there is trash talking. And for Magic Johnson, if y'all are real basketball fans, y'all would know that Larry Bird and Magic Johnson, geez, what a rival they were. But for Magic to say like he was running to Larry Bird to try to like contest him. But Larry Bird's just looking at him. Hold on. I need a basketball. Hold on. All right, well, look. For Larry Bird to grab the ball and probably get ready to shoot, he's just looking at Magic. And he said, I don't know why you running out here. And he said, I'm going to wait till you, like right here, and I'm just going to shoot it. And he makes it all net, bruh. Like that right there is just crazy. That right there is definitely trash talking. But yeah. But look, guys, look, I gotta stop my recording right here because y'all know. Yeah, I think by the time I get like 25, my video will cut off or something. So yeah, I'll pretty much be back, I guess, for another video. I'm not too sure yet. I might react to like a Kobe Bryant trash talking if I could find one. And then maybe I might just react to like a Michael Jordan trash talk because I just want to see what trash talking I just want to see how they would trash talk. But yeah, I love you guys, and until next time, peace and love, you guys.